Hey guys, haven't made a video in a while. It just hasn't really felt like the appropriate vibe to make videos. If you have a moment, please check out the link at the top of my description box for a link that includes petitions and organizations you can donate to aid the Black Lives Matter movement. Anyways, back when I was living in New York City, a couple people asked me to do an apartment tour and I said I would post one after I moved out just for safety reasons. I didn't want anyone to find out where I lived based off of the apartment tour. Unfortunately, I did not spend the last 3 months of my lease in that apartment because of coronavirus. My university shut down and I went home. So my dad and I went back at the end of May to get all my stuff before my lease ended. And we were there for like 48 hours. So filming a nice apartment tour was not my focus, but I did do a quick walkthrough of my apartment after I cleaned everything out of my bedroom. So I still am going to share that with you guys just in case it's remotely helpful whatsoever. I live in this like apartment community complex. I don't really know what it would be classified as, called Stuyvesant Town. And they also own like Peter Cooper Village. They take up a lot of space along the East River. And I was in a 2-bedroom unit that was turned into a flex 3-bedroom, which basically means they put up a wall in the massive living space to make another bedroom so that more people can live there. I found my roommate through an organization called Perfect Strangers, which worked out pretty well for me. And I think that's pretty much everything. My unit was the classical finish, I believe. If you go on their website, they have like modern and classical finish, just 2 different types of finishes. I don't want to say what my rent was, but I will tell you that what they have their rent listed on their website is not what I paid or what anyone else that I know paid. They have like high rents listed on their website and then they usually give like a lower rent reduction. I don't really know how that works, but that's how it works. So anyways, here is my really crappy, low quality, not the apartment tour that I wanted to put out, but the apartment tour that I have, and I'll try to supplement it with like pictures and whatnot so you can see what my space actually looks like when there's furniture in it, and it's super quick. So yeah. Alright, so this is the view right when you come into the apartment. It's the living area, which is still pretty decently sized considering it was cut off to make another bedroom. And this is the kitchen. It's a weird U shape, but I mean, like, it has a dishwasher, which is basically considered a luxury when you live in New York City, and it got the job done. Everything's a mess because I was like literally in the middle of moving out when I took this video, but whatever. Here's this like super long hallway. Like, these apartments are really big for what you pay for them. And then all the way at the end of the hallway is my bedroom, which was pretty much empty except for my mattress and dresser, which had to get picked up by someone because I couldn't carry them out myself. Here's the window with the view of the East River where the cats used to love to sit, and there would be just gorgeous sunrises whenever I was actually awake to see them. And of course it was raining on this day because, like, why wouldn't it be? That's just the entire mood. This is the bathroom. I loved the bathroom because of the shower window. Like, it was so nice to just like take a shower and have like the window open. I was up high enough that I could have the window open, just like look out at the river. It was so nice. And then here's my second closet. So I had the largest bedroom in the apartment, which was 12 by 15, and that also came with 2 closets with the rent, and they were really decently sized too. It was super nice. Like, I didn't even need that much space. I didn't fill either of them up completely. And then each of my roommates have their own closet as well, and their bedrooms are 12 by 10, and we have this community closet as well where we'd keep stuff like toilet paper, cleaning supplies, and all of that. Well, obviously all of their apartments have slightly different layouts, but they all are very spacious and have a very good amount of storage space. That was it. Sorry, it was not phenomenal, but I hope it was somewhat helpful, especially if you're considering living in Stuyvesant Town. Overall, I had a really positive experience living there. I think the apartment complex is really nice, especially for college students. There are like a lot of young people living there, and it's definitely a lot nicer than the apartment I lived in before here. Like, the management was way more professional. The apartments were way more clean. I saw like 1 bug in my apartment the entire time I lived there versus like I'd see like 3 roaches a day in my old apartment. So anyways, if you have any questions about living there or living in New York City, or why I'm not living in New York City, I am actually moving to Chicago like in a week. So exciting new phase in life. Feel free to leave them down below. If I get enough questions, maybe I'll make a Q&A about living in New York City / going to college in New York City. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one whenever that is.